This conference will now be recorded.
So everyone join the meeting. So today's topic is document types for vendor account, and we'll do vendor postings. So maintain number ranges for KA, KR and KZ. Your KA for vendor document, KR for vendor invoice and KZ for vendor payment. What is the T code for this? OBA7. You need to type, or else directly you can type here, or you can follow the path. That is called navigation wise. Financial accounting new, financial accounting global settings new, then document types and define document types for entry view. Double click on this, click on position. So this is DA. So you need to you need to click on the positions and type, KA. KA for vendor document. So you can see the first it is showing KR for vendor invoice, KG for vendor credit memo. That is all case range is your for vendors. KR for vendor invoice, KP for accounts maintenance, KN for net vendors. Okay, KZ for vendor payment. So these are called documents type for vendor account. So basically we are using vendor document, vendor invoice and vendor payment. So three we are going to use here. So double click on the vendor account. Come to the screen. Document types, change view document types. Your document number is already there. You need not to change. That is 17 number range. What is the meaning of AB? AB means it's a accounting document. We need not to change here anything. So it should be
Ma'am, how
AB
did you come to
only.
this page? Could you show it again?
You are there when I started this.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm
Okay.
in this page.
But I shown you for a few minutes. I was there only. Define
Ma'am, I'm
document
on
type
change
centric
view
view.
document types. I'm on the page which says change view document types.
Change view. That is only double click on the define document type centric view. Your change view document type. Click on position.
Done, ma'am.
Click on position and type KA. Okay.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
click
I did
on
that.
this continue and double click on this vendor
Yes, ma'am.
document. Double click you there. Now you can see number range. What is displaying there? 17 is displaying.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That you need not to change. And reverse document types is AB for accounting document. So we need not to do any changes here. This already enabled. You can see accounts type allowed assets, vendors, material, GL. So here customer won't be tick mark. If it is there, you have to remove, because we are going to create the document types for vendors. Okay. So directly you instead of changing anything, nothing you have to change, and click on the number range information. Click on number range information, and company code is I'm giving TA51. Then we have to, if you will click on display interval, there is no, only one is there, which we have created for GL account. Now we are creating for number range for document types vendor account. Okay, so how to do? Now 17 is there, you have to click on this number range information, give the company code here and click on change intervals. I'll stop for 2 minutes here. Click on change intervals. Let the other student has to follow this. All students, you are getting the path. All students, you are getting the path. How to go to the, yes, okay. Other students,
Ma'am, can you
are
repeat the
you able
path
to?
again?
Okay, I have not created, so I can repeat. Once it's created means it has been done. Okay, I'll show you once again. See, I'll just exit from this. Okay, so here the part as display IMG screen, financial accounting new. Okay, then financial accounting global settings new, then document, then document types, then define document types for entry view. Today's concept is very important, so just follow this path how it is. Define document types for entry view. Are you getting? Click on this, then you need to click on position. In the position you have to type KA and click on this continue button. Okay, so now you will get vendor document. So double click on this. So you will get the screen. This is called change view document types details. Here we have a properties, accounts type allowed, control data required during the entries. So in this sections we have to do properties. We need not to do any changes. Accounts type is allowed for assets, vendors, material and GLs. Control data, negative posting permitted, that let it be tick marks to on. Nothing you have to change here, it is all inbuilt. Then we have to click on number range information. Number range information, and then you have to give company code TA51, and you have to click on change intervals. So everyone getting this part? Change intervals. Now click on intervals. Insert interval, that is. After change interval, you have to click on insert intervals. Once you click on insert intervals, you have to give the number range 17 only and year 2024. Account number I'm giving 2000 to 299. So 999 and click on insert or enter.
Ma'am, can we choose from free intervals?
No, no, no. Nothing you have to choose here. You have to type here. You have to type 17 and 2024, 2000 I have given to 299 and click on insert. So it will take. For this not required to take free intervals. Directly you can type and you can save. So it will show you transport number range intervals. Click on continue and save. This the changes were saved. You can see one this things is displaying. What is the meaning? Because we have 13 documents we have posted on GL accounts. So that's what it's showing 10. Our number range was 1000. We have entered 13 documents we have posted. So that's what it is displaying. For vendor, it is showing 0. Why? Because we have not started anything, not entered any invoice. Once you will take, suppose one entries, then what will it? 2001. Second entries if you will do 2002. Like this it will come because I have given number range from 2000 to 2000 to 999. Till that documents we will be able to post for the vendor document. It will automatically appear in the software after posting the entries. Okay, it's completed. And save this and come back. Again, you click on save. Data already saved. Okay. So next click on position and give KR. KR for what? Vendor invoice. That is for vendor document. Now we are creating number range for vendor invoice. So double click on this. This is called 19 number range. Everyone can see here. So everyone understood for vendor document how to create number range? If you have understood, put yes in the message box. In the message box, you can send yes. Okay. Harshita, Janit, have you understood? Lisa? So if you understood, put yes in the message box or else you can put thumbs up. Okay. Now we'll continue with the next step, that is called vendor invoice. So what is the document type for this? KR. So double click on this. This is the 19 number range. Click on number range information. Click on number range informations. What I'm going to give here? TA51. That is the company code. And click on change intervals. And click on change intervals. After this, we have to click on intervals. Okay, everyone getting the screen? Click on intervals. What is the number range for this? 19. So number range informations, TA51, change intervals, and then intervals we have to give 19 and 2024. So what account number I have to give? Suppose I am giving 3000 to 399. Okay. After this, click on insert. Click on insert. So this is 19 number has been created. Click on save. Likewise, we can create for vendor payment. Okay, so we'll continue then vendor payment. Everyone understood this? Then we have to do vendor payment. So you click on save button, data is already saved. Now click on positions, type KZ. Click on this, continue. Double click on vendor payment. That is called 15 number range. It's called 15 number range. Okay. So click on the number range information. Just a second, students. Okay. This is your next. You have to give TA 51. This is which number range? 15. Okay. So we need to create 15 number range. So click on intervals 15 2024 from account 4000 to 4999 and click on insert. So this is all created. So you can see I created 15, 17, 19. All these things has been created. Okay. So this is all done. You can come back, save and back. Till this any doubts if there students? You understood how to create document types? Okay. So here I want to show you one more thing. Hello? 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 Oh, college class online.
Ma'am, you're muted. We can't hear you.
Everyone understood this?
Ma'am, you were muted. We weren't able to hear you.
No, no, just someone came, so I muted that.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
So now you understood this, how to create this. I'll show you one posting case. So define posting case. So here I want to explain something like uh, payment clearings. Okay, 31 is for invoice, that is for vendor invoice. Students, you can make a note on this. This is posting key, how to display. You need not to create anything. Just below the document types, after two stage, you can see document. This is the define posting key. You can see my pointer. Define posting keys. Define posting keys. If you click on this, now you can see 01 for customer invoice, 01 for customer invoice, 31 invoice is for vendors. Okay, and that is for debit entry. So credit your invoices vendors is 31. Okay, then as you know, 40 is for debit entry, 50 is for GL account. This already we have discussed in the GL account. 40 is for debit entry and 50 is for credit entry. 31 is invoice, that is credit for vendors. Okay, likewise 01 invoice, debit for customer. You can make a note on this, which I am highlighting. This is right now 01 I'm not using. I'll use 31. You need not to type, it will automatically come. So 31 you can write invoice, credit, vendor. That is required right now. Because why it is created? Because purchase account debited to vendor account, right? If you will do entries on this vouchers, like purchase account debited to vendor, that means a credit purchase. If it is a cash purchase, we need not to enter in invoice, that we can enter in GL account. But in case if it is a credit purchase, then only we have to enter in the vendor invoice. You understood the difference? If it is a cash purchase, if it is a check purchase, means paying through check after purchasing, then we can post in GL account. But if there is a credit purchase, in that case we have to enter in vendor invoice. So next we have to go to the invoice entries, but before that there is some more step is called vendor creation. So vendor creations, how to do? So we have to go to this vendor creations. We have to go to the SAP Easy Access. SAP Easy Access. We have to create on financial accounting, then accounts payable. Everyone come to the SAP Easy Access and accounts, accounting, financial accounting, accounts payable. accounts payable. So what we need to do? Document entry. Sorry, we have to create vendor account. So one second, we have to create vendor account. Okay, just a minute. We'll go to the master records. There is a T code also we can do, but I am want to show you navigation wise. T code is FK01. If you type slash n FK01, directly you can reach that. But I want to show you the path. I want to show you the path, so I'll take it out. FK01, one second. This is down payment, accounts, master records, F5 and FD01, correspondence. Okay, so that is the things. Or you can directly T code is there, we can create quickly. That is FK01. Here also in the notes I have given how to create vendors. I have used usually T code for this. Tolerance group is already there. Here clearing difference customer and this one new entries. So tolerance group we have created. So for vendors we have to check it out once, and then we can create sundry creditor. Sundry creditor we need to create one GL account. 1 second students. We'll see master records GL account, individual processing. We have created vendors. Yes, Sunday creditor we have created. Good. Then have you created the Sunday creditor? If you have not created, create now. Then I'll tell you this is mandatory to create. Sunday creditor under GL account. If you have not created students, you can create it now. So what is that? I'm going to display once. You can see tax description is liability. Accounts group is balance sheet. Short text is sundry creditor and GL is sundry creditors. If you have not created, create this account. And in the control data, we have to select vendors and create bank interest is Z067, that is called reconciliation account. Reconciliation account. After creation of this only we can create vendors for that. So that is the T code is slash n FK01. So you will create vendors initial screen.
Ma'am, I followed the path under master records. There's the create button. I saw your document and I went through the path. Is that okay?
I've gone this path. Tolerance group also will check it out once it has been created or what, because this is also mandatory like GL account. It is OBA. Check it out once it has been created or not. Slash n OBA3. OBA for GL accounts. This is for vendor line items. Sorry, vendor tolerance group. So click on positions, try this it has been created or not. T1. Just 2 minutes. I'll show you that. So we'll see OBA3. You can type also and check it out. It is not created, so we have to click on new entries. Company code you have to give
Ma'am, can you
DA50.
show again how you went to the tolerance group?
Okay, I'll exit from the screen. Okay, let's do from here. Slash n OBA3. slash and OBA3. Okay, press enter. Now you will get this change view customer or vendor tolerances. Customer
Got it,
and
ma'am.
vendor tolerances. Okay. After this, click on new entries. Click on new entries and type TA51. Only company code has to give, no other things here. And click on save. You need not to fill this amounts permitted, all this thing. That is already we have done for GL. In this case, you have to just enter company code and save this. So we have to save with this company and click on this customizing request, enter. Okay, so data was saved. Save it, then we'll go to the vendor creation, that is slash and fk01. Okay, everyone done this? So here you can see our company code means customer tolerance group has been created. Now the next step is slash and fk01. What we have created today, we have created a document types number range. We have created tolerance group. Now we are going to create vendors. After this we have to do invoice, then vendor payment. It's a longer procedure. So now I'm going to create vendor. Okay, so accounts group, it has already been created TA51. Am I using TF51? But it has been created. We created last class yesterday. We
No,
have
ma'am.
created this, but it is showing like this. I'm using 15 for 51. Yesterday, which account we have created? Did you remember? Okay, I'll exit from the screen. Okay, so let's take slash n fk. Yes, we have created, I think that one. I remember just now. This is your accounts group we have created, right? Accounts group. Just starting yesterday, we have created an accounts group. So that's what it is displaying. TAVA. Yes, I have done TAVA for TA51. Students, you can see once what I'll do slash and FK01 when you will press. So I have created accounts group yesterday TAVA because TAVA was not accepting. So I have created TAVA and vendor accounts. You need not to type anything here. Just keep the company code and accounts group. Press enter. Okay. Click on this company name. I am going to give. No, I have not created. Now I am creating. Nothing is displaying here. So I'll create here Alpha Company. Alpha Company. Okay, sorry, where I am typing name, I'll type here Alpha. Alpha Trader. So I'll take different one. Mm, I have done this. Okay, Tata Group of Company 15 I was using, I think. Hmm? Tata Group of Company 15, I think. Yesterday, which company we have done? Did you remember?
Ma'am, Tata Company 51 only we have been using, ma'am.
There's so many companies is there, so I forgot. Okay, no problem. I will create vendors now, new vendors. What I'll create? I'll create suppose Sohan Traders is there. I'll take Rohan. Okay, you type any name. I'll take Rohan Traders. And here we have to give postal code 560011, and this city is Bangalore, country is India, reason is 10. reason is 10. After this, what we need to do, just you fill the data, then you press enter. Once you fill, just let me know, then I'll tell you the further procedure. Okay? So till now everyone are getting how to do this. Those who have understood, put a reply. Other students, Ankusha, Ashini, Pooja is understanding, okay? Srija. What about Yashita, Janet, Lisa? Yashita, Janet, Lisa, Joshna, you're attending, you're not asking. Are you getting this? Okay, so we'll continue on this. Press enter. After filling all this data, press enter. You will get one customer. So what you have to do, again press enter. Need not to do anything there. Again press enter. 3 times enter you have to do, and click on this reconciliation account. So come to the create vendors accounting information accounting. The screen you have to come. After pressing 3 times enter key, you will get the screen. Okay, what you have to do here, you have to click on this sundry creditor. What I have created the GL account. Okay, short key you can type 001, which is known as the posting date. Okay, short key is posting date, and here cash management group we have to set A1. Why A1? I'll be telling you. Click on this, you can see A1 is for domestic payment. A1 is for domestic payment, so it is our domestic vendors, so we are going to create domestic payment here. Okay, so other things you need not to change. You can click on save button. Okay, you have to click on save. You can see data. So vendor, this one was created, it is displaying now. Okay, now one more I am going to create one more vendor. Let's take enter. Here you take company, I'll take here Ankita Traders. Let's any name. Postal code 560011. City is Bangalore. Country is India. Region is 10. After this, what we need to do? We need to press enter. In the customer, you need not to fill anything. Press enter. So it will show the payment transactions. Here also need not to do anything. Press enter. Then we 3 times after this you will get the screen create vendor. So reconciliations account, you have to click on this and select sundry creditor. After this you have to click on short key 001, and cash management group is A1. Likewise you create 2 to 3 vendors now. Then we'll do last one, posting entries, means invoice entries.
Ma'am, how many vendors do we need to create?
At least 2 to 3 vendors you create. Right now I'm creating 2 vendors. You can create one more to understand. Okay, click on save. It is for your practice like this. Okay, is done. So now we'll back to the screen. So we have done all procedures. Now we are going to do
Ma'am, 1 minute,
invoice
ma'am.
entries. You create, no problem. I'll be waiting for that. Till 7 o'clock you can create. Then I'll show you 1 2 entries on that.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, tell me. I'll just check. Who is speaking now?
Ma'am, I'm Pavitra.
Okay. Oh, first time Pavitra. Okay, tell Pavitra where is that? Anywhere you
Ma'am,
stuck?
yes, ma'am. I have stuck in creating the vendor thing.
Okay. Which point you stuck?
Do
Do
I,
you tell me?
what do I give in this accounts group, ma'am?
Accounts group yesterday we have created. No, that you have to give. Like I have given TAVA. I'll show you that where is the accounts group once. Okay, let's see. I'll go to the SAP PCX is still that. Other students let them do to create vendors. I'll show that. SAP
Ma'am, it
reference
is the
ID.
same code that you said use VN, no, ma'am? That code, no, ma'am?
I have created yesterday. No, that only. So I'll show you to her. 1 second. Accounts receivable, payable, vendor accounts, master data, preparation. Yesterday we created this one. Here we have created. No, I'll show this what we have created. TAVA. I created yesterday. This one. You have seen that yesterday. For me, TAVN was not accepting, so I created TAVA. Then I clicked on company code data, accounts management. I shown this. Click on the required entries and we saved that. Now you got to know that vendor account group you need to give. If you have created Pavitra yesterday, then it will, or else you can create now. Now also you can create. Go to the SPRO, SAP reference IMG, create this vendor accounts group. Then you will be able to create vendor. Without that group, you will not able to create. Pavitra, you have
Okay,
created
ma'am.
yesterday. Have you
No,
created
ma'am. I'm
yesterday?
creating it now.
Now you can create and again you can go back to this FK01, do it. Time
Yes,
is
ma'am.
there, you can do it now. I'll be waiting for next 5 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Those students have done, send the screenshot in the group. Those who have created vendors,
Ma'am, what do we take a picture of, ma'am? I created 3 vendors. How do I take a picture of that?
I'll tell you that 1 second. Just 2 minutes. He's doing, I think. You got this screen, no, Pavitra? How to do this? New
Yes,
entries, you
ma'am.
have to give vendor account, and here you have to type domestic vendor for your company code.
Yes,
Will
ma'am.
type. Okay, so do it. I'll tell you how to see that. Okay, FK01. I think we cannot see. 1 second. FK01. No, I think we can't see. You create one vendor, like the message will display, no? Any one more you create, Srihasri. One
Okay,
more you
ma'am.
create, and the last page, no, when the data will save your vendor has created that particular screen, you would take a photo and send.
Okay, ma'am.
So other students also will get to know where is the things. Anusha is not connected. She is telling some issues. Anusha is not connected. Today is the Friday. You need to submit the theory assignments also. One student has already submitted. Shreya has submitted. I have checked it. Long back I have given that assignments. That is theory. You can submit.
Ma'am, when I save it, it just comes back to the initial screen.
What happened?
When like I entered everything and it comes to that
Okay, no problem.
configure.
You
Okay.
invoice time you can send it. Not a problem. You created no. That's enough.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
when you will do entries, that screenshot you can send it. This means that when I'll show the vendor line items, that time you can send a vendor line items. Not a problem. The procedure is like that. So now we are going to post any entries. One entries will do, and I think vendor payment I'll be doing on. I'll see if time is there. I'll do one payment, and one more time we'll do on this one. Like one more invoice and payment on Monday class also we'll do. Then we'll start the customer means accounts receivable. Okay. So what is the T code for this? And here is the navigation also. So you have to go to the financial accounting. Pavitra, have you created vendor?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now we have to do one vendor invoice entries. So how to do in SAP Easy Access, financial accounting, accounts payable, document entry, FB60. You can make a note down. FB60 is the vendor invoice T code. FB60. Okay, so FB60 is the invoice. Now give the company code and click on the tick mark. Okay, so you will get all the students got the screen. Next, what we need to do, we have to click on company code. Now the company code is displaying correctly. So I'll just one more time slash n FB60, I'll post it. Press enter, URL type TA51. Check once and again you retype this. So here I have to select vendors. Okay, click on this and click on this start search, and I have created two, Ankita Traders and Rohan Traders. I'm clicking on Rohan Traders. Invoice date is the 2nd of August. Now amount I'm going to give suppose 10,000, or I'll give suppose, let's take 14,000. Okay, 14,000. So here we have to click.
Ma'am, can you go a little slow?
Okay, just you feel this much, then I'll tell you. Vendor you have to select what you have created, any vendor you have created, two, three, whatever is there, any one vendor you select. Then you give invoice date. Then type amount.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, after this you have to click on this GL, click on this, and you need to select purchase account. In this one point is there, okay, you click on this, enter and select purchase account. So 4 lakhs one is my purchase account number.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, after this you have to enter the amount 14,000, and you can scroll, you can type business area. Not required, but you can give, it will ask you orders. Okay, 14,000, second line items you need not to put, you have to just press enter. Okay, what is displaying again, it's asking business area, just type TA. This is my company code, you can give your company business area. After this, what you have to do, you have to press enter once again and click on the tick mark has done, means everything is going correct. Then you simulate. Simulate is to documents view actually. So click on simulate, you can see whatever things, this is called document overview. Before posting you can check it out, that means. Okay, so document type is KR, it's normal document, and date is 2nd of August. Company code is displaying, just like before giving the bill, first we should check no everything is correct or not. That is called your document overview, that's what we are simulate the document. So fiscal year also displaying, and here see automatically it's taking your 31, this is called posting key, this is called credit entries, and this is debit, right? Purchase account debited to Rohan Traders, that means we done credit purchase, so this is the credit entry, and posting key is 30. It may come, it is very important points, it's very important point, what is the posting key for vendor credit entries, that is 31. Okay, after this you have to click on post, no park, directly post. So document
Ma'am, we should
3000
click on
was
complete, ma'am.
no, directly on save
Okay.
button, directly on
Okay,
save
ma'am.
button. Okay, let's take so now I have done one entries, then I'm not going to do second entries, I have to make payment for this. So there is a one more procedure is there for payment. So first let me know everyone has entered the invoice entries. Who and all done? So how to display this? We have done invoice entries. That is also one question, right? You have to click on document entry. After this you can go to the document and FB03. FB03. Here 3000 and 2024. Press enter and show me this. Take a screenshot and send. You have done this. Maybe your trader's name will be different, but posting key, this and all, everything should be same. Take a screenshot and send that you have done vendor invoice entries. Mention that.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, tell me.
Ma'am, when I
Uh,
try to
where what happened? Any problem is there?
yes, ma'am, I'm trying to pass the invoice entry, but when I'm trying to select a vendor, it's showing me like I click the continue button to select my vendor, but it's showing me 500 entries and I can't find mine in it.
Which screen you are? Can you tell me? Uh,
Yes.
are you doing vendor invoice?
Yes, ma'am. Enter vendor invoice, company
Okay.
code.
Company code you given?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So where is the what is vendor it is asking?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, when it is asking vendor, you have to click on this. Okay.
Ma'am, I did
Uh,
that.
okay. Then what is displaying? Your two vendors are displaying. Any one, two, whatever you have created, anything is displaying.
Oh, no, ma'am. I'm in vendors general. I should go to vendors by company code.
Company code only. See, I'll show you once again. So when you come to the FB16, it will ask you first company code only, right? Then when you click on this, it will show the vendors which you have created. Don't enter anything on the screen. Just click on this tick one and you will get what vendors you have created and choose any one vendors. It's like I'm choosing now Ankita. Okay. So likewise, it will display the number of this vendors. Then you have to click on value date. Invoice date I am giving second. Okay, like this you can put the amount and GL account is purchase account. Here you have to put the same amount what you have given and press enter. Then it will ask you business area. Then you can give your company business area, that is code only, company code, and click on enter. Once you click on enter, tick mark will appear. Then you click on simulate and lastly you save this. So
Ma'am,
where is your mistake is happening?
when I opened this enter vendor invoice, it didn't ask me company code. So I went up and clicked on company code and entered my company code. Maybe that's
Okay,
why she's having that problem because of her
where
company
it
code.
is in the beginning, FB60, it will ask me directly, it will ask
Yes,
no.
ma'am. This pop-up didn't come for me, so I only went and entered the
Huh,
company code.
sometimes it will not come means what will happen directly, suppose it is not displaying directly, the screen is opening. Okay, so what you will do in that case, click on company code. Okay, and you change here. If other company is displaying, you change it. If your company is displaying, what will happen? If you click no, it will show specify account number, right? So don't scared about this. Just go one step back, or else you exit from this. Again you do this one. So now you have confirmed that this is your company only, and start doing, because if it is not your company, your creditors will not display. Your vendors will not display. If your vendor is displaying means it's your company only. Okay. So, Shreya, where you stuck actually? Did you solve? It has been solved or still any problem is there? You can ask any doubts now before
No, ma'am, I
payment.
got it now.
Now it's 7:14. Those who have any doubts, you can ask now, students. Shreya, you solved your doubts? You got the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Posting has been done? Hmm?
Yes, ma'am. It
Are
says
you,
it has been posted.
okay, very good. Then any other students has doubt? Hmm? So we can make payment once. One entries we have done. Those who have already doing now. So the payment entries for the vendor is that is called outgoing payments. So I'll cancel it. Again it is asking. So exit from this. Okay, don't exit from the SAP Easy Access. So now we are going to payment. So in that case, what you will do, you have outgoing payments. So what is the T code for this F-53? After document entry, you can directly go through the T code also, and T codes are very important, students. T code you have to write in your copy. Now onwards, every T code will display on the screen also. I need not to send. You can also make your own notes which T codes we are using in the classes. F-53 is for post. That is called post outgoing payments. Double click on this. I want to show you one thing here. Back. Okay. Slash n FBL1N. So what is that? It's a vendor line item display. Now we have not done any payment. So for this vendor account, which is my vendor account, so I have done for Rohan Traders. Execute this. So what is displaying, students? It's showing red button, right? Red button means we have entered the invoice, but still the payment has to make, right? So in that case, what you have to do, you have to send me the screenshot after payment. So only I shown you. So click on F-53. Here you give the 2nd of August. Company code you fill here. What is the company code? Okay, currency INR. First you type this much, then I'll proceed. This much you fill. F-53 post outgoing payments. First you fill this much, then I'll tell you bank data, then I'll tell you open item selection. So everyone has done. Here accounts. Which account I have to select? ICICI Bank, because I am paying through bank. Amount is 14,000. Value date is mandatory. You have to give value date. And here accounts time. So I have selected Rowan Traders. Fill all the details. Once you fill, let me know what is the next procedure. I'll tell you. and don't press enter, just fill that and let me know. Everyone done this?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm? Till
Done, ma'am.
every okay, next click on open process open items. So once you click on process open items, what is displaying? Post outgoing payment process open items. Did you got the screen? Have you got the
Yes,
screen? Then you
ma'am.
have to click on post. Directly you click on post. So what is displaying? Document 4000 was posted in company code. If you got this, your task has been finished. Okay. Now after finishing this, go to the slash and some more entries we'll do on Monday. Like 3-4 entries on post outgoing we will do for practice. Then I will teach you accounts receivable. So for vendor line items is slash n FBL1N. So type the T code, students. What is the T code for vendor line items is slash n FBL1N. Press enter. Here you can select which vendors you have done posting. That vendor account you have to select. Okay. Now not open items. You can click on open items also, but you can click on clear items because we have done payment for this. Okay. And click on execute. Now you can see it's all become green. That means the item has been posted. Means payment already
Ma'am,
done.
can you show it once again a little slower?
The screen. Okay. So
Yes, ma'am.
in SAP Easy Access, type in the T code bar slash n FBL1N. Everyone can see here what is that. I'll just type in this. Lastly, I'll show you this. What is that? Slash n forward slash n FBL1N. This is for what? Vendor line item display. Okay. Vendor line item display. So press enter. I have little mistakes here. Slash n FBL1 n. Now it is showing vendor line item display. So you have to give your vendor account. So type here vendor account. What account I have given? 2 lakhs 1. That is not 2. I think it will not 2 lakhs. This is the vendor account number which will generate at the time of creation. This is not whatever the vendor number for you, it will be displaying different. For me it will display different, so you need to select the name wise. I have selected Rohan Traders, so that number will display vendor number. Okay. Then click on clear items.
Yes, ma'am.
Done. Click on clear items, then you give the date. Today's we have done payment, so today's date. Suppose one thing I want to tell you students, suppose you have passed one invoice entries but you did not make payment. Tomorrow you are going to payment, so suppose you again open the software and you are payment, you need to give clearing dates. Today's date, suppose I have passed entries on 1st of August, now I am making on 2nd of August payment, so here you have to give 2nd of August, remember that. Okay, and click on execute, which day payment you are doing, that date you have to give. Click on this, now you can see, take a pictures, and this is the last screenshot for today, you can send in the group. So the task has been done for the day. So this we have done. Those who have done, please send this. So done students, any doubts you have, you can check it out. And this is for, I'll just mention here, uh, this is the T code for, you just have to remember that. Forward slash, and that is mandatory, FBL 1N. Okay, you need to type this. So that's all for the day. So we have covered today. What and all we have created? Just one more time tell Snehashri. We have created first document types, then we have created number ranges, then we have created, what is that, vendor account, Then we have done vendor invoice, and last one is vendor payment, that is known as what? Post outgoing payment. So then line item display. So accounts payable has been completed. Okay. So those who have understood, send your reply in the group only, not in this recordings. Okay. So send your reply if you are understood, those who have done and understood also. So we'll do few more transactions on the Monday class. Send me your assignments, theory assignments also, and we'll continue on this. And we are going to start accounts receivable on Monday. Clear? Okay. That's all for the day, students. We'll join on Monday. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.